The Gonzaga Bulldogs have been an absolutely dominant team this year. Out of 347 teams, they led the country in offensive rating, ranked 15th in defensive rating, 1st in points per game, 2nd in assists, and 36th in three-point efficiency. COREY KISPERT has been a massive part of that dominance and plans to contribute to this kind of team success in the NBA as he starts his next chapter. In this video, we're going to break down just how good a player Kispert will likely develop into as he hits his prime in the NBA. And real quick, if you enjoy this video, check out my breakdowns of other interesting prospects from this draft class. Also, feel free to let me know what you think Kispert's floor and ceiling is in the NBA. I do try and respond to most people. Alright, so let's get into it. In a loaded draft filled with one-and-done players and G League Ignite members, forward COREY KISPERT has greatly boosted his draft stock in his senior year in college with his fantastic play all season long, including his contributions to Gonzaga's run in the NCAA tournament. The dude's improved every single season, not just with his shooting, but with his cutting, driving, and as an overall offensive player. As a senior, he led Gonzaga in scoring as he averaged 19 points on an impressive 54.7% efficiency from the field, has knocked down an incredible 46.2% of his 6.3 shots from downtown, and hit 90% of his 3.1 free throw attempts. This is truly dominant efficiency. Kispert is an elite shooter with a quick release, whether it's off the catch or off the dribble, and I believe he will at some point in his career put up similar 50-40-90 splits like he did in college. It is insanely rare for a player to belong to the 50-40-90 club in the NBA. There are only 12 campaigns in recorded NBA history that manage this kind of elite efficiency, and only 8 players in NBA history belong to this distinguished club. Larry Bird and Steve Nash are the only 2 players to have managed this incredible feat more than once. I really do think it's a realistic expectation that COREY KISPERT will join this 50-40-90 club. I think he will add a lot of value to any team that drafts him. Not only is he an elite shooter, but he makes excellent quick reads offensively, can move very well without the ball, and has fantastic awareness, whether it's cutting to the rim or finding spots for open jumpers. That gravity that he brings to the table will be a big contributor to team success and will open up the floor for his teammates. Even if Kispert has a bad shooting night, he will still demand that respect as a shooting threat and can help a team win just by running around and having defenders chase him all night. That's what made Kyle Korver an all-star in the NBA. And by the way, in those rare occasions when Gonzaga actually struggled offensively, the team oftentimes relied on Kispert to bail them out as he can get himself buckets as well. Defensively, I think he needs to improve his lateral quickness if he wants to reliably stay in front of opposing guards, which I think he can do, as Kispert has proven that he's got a strong work ethic and is already a pretty good team defender who hustles and puts himself in the right spots to help his team. I also think his size at 6'7" and 220 pounds will help him be at least a serviceable defender in the NBA. In addition to that, I'd like to see Kispert improve his ball handling so that he can make more advanced moves off the dribble. Now, there are going to be people who will hesitate at the thought of drafting a senior like Kispert out of college too high in the lottery, as there is this stigma that those prospects have a lower ceiling. And though there is validity to that argument, I do think there are enough outliers to keep an open mind, especially when there is a prospect who is dominant in any area of his game. COREY KISPERT's shooting and efficiency is most definitely dominant and cannot be overlooked. My realistic projection is that he will likely be good enough in the NBA to be considered a 3rd or 4th option on a legit championship team in his prime years, and will likely hover in that borderline all-star range. In the right situation, Kispert can even make an all-star selection or 2 the same way Kyle Korver did for the Atlanta Hawks. And by the way, guys like JJ Redick, Kyle Korver, Malcolm Brogdon, Buddy Hield, and Draymond Green were also seniors coming into the draft, and they developed into that borderline all-star/all-star range in their peak, and in Draymond Green's case, a likely Hall of Famer. I think Kispert will be in that category as an NBA player, especially in an era when shooting is arguably the most important and sought-after skill in the league. He's most likely going to be drafted in that 7 through 12 range, but because of his dominant skill set, I think he should at the very least warrant consideration at that 5 or 6 spot as well. And as a rookie, I think Kispert will come in and be productive from day one. How good do you guys think Corey Kispert will be in the NBA as he hits his prime? Let me know down below. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button to help my channel out and consider subscribing. Thanks so much for watching. Till the next one, guys, I'm out.